Whatever you say, Aditya, at the end of the day, we are running short. At the beginning of the year, when we decided on 2.5, we had agreed that to reach that at the halfway mark, that is 30th of June, we should be minimum at 2.3. And we are just 2.2. I mean, how do we get to 2.5?
Pa, just don't worry, Pa. It's 2.5 million for the entire year. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Aditya, this is what I have been hearing from the last 2 years. We will get there, we will get there. But you and your team never seem to do so. Do you realize one thing? That with our consultants, Futurogs coming in and we setting things in order, we are getting more systematic and organized. And in this kind of a scenario, it's only the achievers who will be rewarded and others may...
Don't worry, Pa. We'll do it. We'll do it.
Aditya, you just have 6 more months to prove yourself once and for all. Anyway, to get to your target, if you need any help from my side, just let me know.
Pa, I need 4 more people to get to the target.
4 more people. Have you stopped to think how much it will add to your overall expenses? Do you realize how much it will add to the cost of acquisition of subscribers? And isn't reducing the cost of acquisition one of your prime targets?
Pa.
Aditya, beginning of the year, when we set the targets, we came to an agreement. And you were a party to that agreement. So you got to stick to it. I'm sorry, Aditya, but there can't be any more deviations from now on. Congrats, Aditya, congrats. I knew that you are a star. 2.36, when we said 2.3, fantastic.
Thank you, Pa. But as you know, it's all because of my team.
I know that, Aditya, I know. You always put your team forward, and that's what I like about you. You are a leader. You look after your team like, what should I say, a coach looking after his football team. Aditya, I have something to say to you. 2.36 to 2.5 is just cakewalk for your team. And you are a champ, Aditya. Why should champs be satisfied at just touching their target? Why don't you shatter it? I say go for 2.6, Aditya.
Pa, now that's unfair. I can't be punished for performing, Pa. I mean, I have asked my team to deliver and they're doing it. I cannot burden them with more pressure, Pa.
Aditya, you are a leader. You are a leader of not just your team, but of the company. Look at things from the perspective of not just your team, but the perspective of the company as a whole. Remember the number 2 we talked about at the beginning of the year? From number 4 to number 2, Aditya, you can help.
Since we're talking numbers, let me talk numbers with you. What would me and my team get if we achieve this target?
Why, Aditya, you and your team get the full bonus?
Pa, at 2.5%, we maximize our bonuses. What more do we get?
Aditya, leave it to me. Go for 2.6 and I'll talk to HR. I'll see what can be done.
Do we know what we call the HRD? Not human resource development. Human resource demolisher. Pa, let's leave it at 2.5. If we get more, then it'll be great. But I'm not willing to push my team to inhuman limits just because the others are not performing to their mark. I can't treat these performers as slaves. I will not be a slave driver, Pa.